Hi, this is Megan Smith here talking about the Great Race plot map for the drama section. We are going to read the book The Great Race of the Birds and the Animals by Paul Goebel, and we are going to discuss what the message, lesson, or moral of the story might be. So when we are discussing, we will discuss it during processing, and we are going to talk about the introduction, rising action, climax, falling action, and the resolution, and also how stories and plays need these different elements to keep our attention, and maybe talk about different movies that we've watched or different stories or plays we've listened to or seen that have used different techniques to keep our attention, and how these different parts, like the introduction and these parts, might fit into how they keep our attention. So we are going to, for another processing, we are going to create the plot map, and with that plot map, we are going to talk about the rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. And in there, we are going to try to talk about the main message and where that main message was taught in the story. Maybe it was taught in the resolution, or talking about stuff like that. So for our mastery, when the students have created the plot map, they are going to create an outline for the play they are going to perform. And this play will help them determine if they need to act suspenseful or calm, depending on the plot map and what they put in these sections on the plot map. And then they will decide if they need to include their music that they made, whether it be suspenseful or calm, if it fits the tone of the story or what is happening at the time. So the standards I use, standard 1 right here, this is a American Indian South Dakota standard. So it says recall Ochetti, Sakowin, sacred sites, creation stories, and star knowledge, and describe how they relate to each other and how they are still used today off and on the reservation. So then this standard is a theater standard, and it says create characters, imagined worlds, and improvised stories in a dramatic and or theatrical work. And lastly, we have a reading literature standard. It says recount stories including fables, folktales, and myths from diverse cultures. Determine the central message, lesson, or moral, and explain how it's conveyed through key details in text.